Welcome to our video here today. So I wanted to just go through something that I was struggling with, and I didn't find a lot of videos that easily addressed it, and that's going to be threading within Python. So I just have a simple code here. So I'll go from the top. So at the top we are calling the threading feature and specifically the thread function from that. Below that I have two different functions defined here. So I have thread1 and then I also have thread2 right here. And in each of these I'm just printing a simple thread1 test and then the second one thread2 test. And the idea is we want to get these two functions to process simultaneously using threading. So right down here I've defined our first thread, so T1, which is what we're calling the name of the thread, equals thread, and then in parentheses I'm putting target equals thread1. So that basically says my first thread is going to run this function named thread1. And the second function, or the second thread, is essentially the same exact thing, except I'm directing it to thread2. So it's T2 equals thread, and then in parentheses I'm putting the target as thread2. So right there I'm defining two threads that I want to run. And then in order to start those threads, I want to simply put T1.start, and then I want to put T2.start. And what that's going to do is it's going to start both of those threads, and then I'm also going to want to add T1.join and T2.join. And now if we run this, so I can either click F5 or go to run and then run module here. It's going to ask us to save it, and let me go ahead and pull this onto the screen here. So we can see that it's got thread1 test and thread2 test right here. So it's actually run them at the same time and printed those out.